All right. Thank you guys for being present. So, we're going to start off. First, I want to thank the Most High because this moment of us being present together, despite all the craziness that's going on and individuals retaliating against those who refuse to keep sweeping injustice under the rug, it's by the grace of God that we are still here. As I'm going to start off by thanking the Most High, my ancestors, and my guardian angels. Because I'm going to be honest, if it wasn't for the encouragement to keep going in the spirit realm, more than likely, I would have let the physical exhaustion of life have gotten to me a long time ago. I'm also picking up anyone who has been starting issues with you. They're physically getting exhausted and they would like to say, hey, let's have a truce. Not because they actually genuinely would like to put an end to what has accrued over, not making peace with themselves or doing the inner work, but because they want you to, lower your guard down and they want to win a false victory by getting you comfortable and then hitting you where it hurts. So, if anyone's trying to um, say, hey, let's put this water under the bridge, and you're aware that they have caused grave difficulties in your life, thank them because they're choosing you how to stay in your power and go after your dreams. Now, today we're going to be using the African American Tarot. Now, I'm going to say whether or not you are African American, this video will still be for you because there's going to be information in it for you if you feel led to it. We're also using the Art of War. Hold on. A strategy oracle for success in life. So, um, we're going to be using this combination of cards. Now, we're also going to start off by cleansing our solar plexus chakra. It doesn't matter what ethnic group you come from, we're all connected. But this cleansing of the solar plexus chakra will allow us to be able to tap into the message and not take anything personal. Okay? Also, we have a beautiful amethyst here. Let's get you guys some of this amethyst energy. And we're going to cleanse the energy with some Palo Santo. And I'll also start off by cleansing the cards. But we're going to cleanse the energy with some Palo Santo. Then we'll get into this beautiful reading. Also, if you're discovering the magic of tarot, take your time journeying into tarot. It's different for everyone. That's why, if you're noticing, if you've been perusing the tarot YouTube channels, every tarot reader has their own flair and flavor, and it's beautiful. So if you're interested in tarot, take your time getting into it. It's a possibility that you could have some ancestors who did it. Also, take the time to learn discipline while doing tarot. Tarot does open up energetic portals. You want to make sure you're doing healing. You can use your tarot cards to do healing, to do shadow work. You can infuse your tarot cards with Reiki energy. Um, you can also put intentions into your tarot cards. But you want to develop a disciplined practice of using tarot instead of abusing tarot and using it to get information. There we go. Just wondering where the smoke was. Where some people have fallen short is they'll get information from tarot, not understanding that they actually have to do physical work required to get certain said results. Or people could try to figure out what someone has coming in or what's going on in someone's life to use it against them. So also, if you're watching this, you may have people trying to get information, personal information about you guys. That's no problem. There's you can go on YouTube and Reiki for protection from gossip, mind reading. They got all of it. So no worries. Solution oriented. Let's get into the message. Most High, I'm your humble servant. I'm here to serve and do your will and to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional, manipulation-free messages. Lead me and guide me. What messages would you like me to put out? We have High Priestess, Ten of Cups. Look at these beautiful artwork. Hold on. Hold on. Before I get into like the rest of the cards, I automatically have you can live the life. Hold on. One moment. Okay, so if you guys are watching this, this lets me know you might have someone who's trying to stop you from having a happy family life with the Ten of Cups. However, with this High Priestess and the Ten of Cups, this is saying trust your intuition, because more than likely, if you're watching this, you might be focusing on matters, with your close connections, the ones that truly are dear to you. You also may be making cuts in your social circle so that you can welcome in equal energy, give and take exchange. as well as, trusting your intuition about how to go about getting that happy family life that you truly deserve. So some of you guys, your happy family life and your it may not look like what you have been programmed to believe a happy family looks like. You know, a husband, a wife, a son, a daughter. It could be as, you're at what, the family life that could be meant for you could be extremely creative. It could be something that hasn't been done before, and you're being asked to trust your intuition about, bringing this dream of a family that will support you and you support them. Also, I'm picking up on, you know, whatever life experiences that you've had, you would like to have people in your circle who won't try to exploit your vulnerabilities, where you don't want to be around people who you feel you have to have your guard up around. And the fact that the smoke detector went off like that, you could have someone trying to prevent that. So they could be trying to block your intuition with the high priestess showing. The person trying to block your intuition, you guys may simply not be compatible. There may be so much incompatibility. However, they're aware that you actually taking the necessary steps to, be in alignment with equal energy exchange people, even if it's from different backgrounds, even if you guys may have different avenues of interest. They're aware that the love that they are not willing to give you because they don't know how to give it to themselves, they're aware they won't be able to get access to you. This person could also be quite possessive. So you're being asked to trust your intuition with the High Priestess card. You see how this High Priestess is sitting on her throne, and she has this look of knowing. This may be a patient process. But also, I'm gonna show you guys pictures well. She's also wearing clothes that make her feel comfortable. And also there is a broken sword on the ground. And she's sitting comfortably, not feeling threatened. Um what I've picked up about, and you see that broken sword there? What I've picked up on some of these cards, and this is the African American tarot deck, is beautiful. The swords are intact, and the people holding the swords are trying to make sure to keep the swords sharp, and shiny, so they can so their enemies will always know that they're prepared for battle. But this look that she has on her face, it's kind of like she knows I don't have to be I don't it's like I don't have to be subjected to conflict. So I feel like whoever's trying to block you from your intuition, they may have conflict going on, and trying to block your intuition, it's like they're trying to basically pull you back into some sort of conflict. They're also very possessive, but they also know that you actually, trusting your intuition will allow you to be able to meet compatible energy people who don't have to always be at the ready when it comes to conflict, but you guys know how to protect yourselves. Let's get a card from the Art of War for this. This is interesting. Sun Tzu said, if, however, You are indulgent but unable to make your authority felt, kind hearted but unable to enforce your commands, and incapable, moreover, of quelling disorder, then your soldiers must be likened to sport children. They are useless for any practical purpose. So I'm not exactly sure what this means. I'm humble enough to say that. But if you understand it, please share it in the comments. But here it says, value your friendships. Friendship is not something you hand out to anyone. Sometimes they are only confirmed in dark and troubled times. Friendships can form instantly or grow slowly over time. An act of friendship does not have to be grand or dramatic. It can be a lot of little kindnesses added together. Friendships can take a lifetime to earn, yet be lost in a second. Nourish them. And then we have preparation is power. Whatever you do in life, it is essential to make a plan. All plans should begin with a careful assessment of all the circumstances involved. The point of this is the information this process will give you. Ask around, get help from the appropriate people. Arming yourself with the relevant intel will allow you to alter your plans accordingly. Sun Tzu said, he will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. So I feel like this person trying to block your intuition is strategically trying to develop a friendship with you. But I also feel like you do have high vibrational friendships coming in that will feel like family. So I feel like this person trying to block your intuition is going to try to integrate into your equal energy exchange friendships, and definitely try to cause, will try to divide and conquer. So I'm picking up, if you're watching this Ten of Cups energy that you're yearning for, having a sense of closeness with like-minded people, they are coming in like a decent support system. But I'm feeling like whoever's trying to block your intuition, they know that the life you will live with them will make it so anything that they try to use to get you to come back to them, it's going to be obvious. Why would I choose you and suffer when I can have this and wonderful new experiences? So if you're watching this with value your friendships and preparations power, you actually have genuine friendships coming in that's going to feel just like family. And the person trying to block your intuition is trying to plan accordingly how to insinuate themselves into your new friendship group so they can basically divide and conquer. Okay. Now we also have whew, the Eight of Diamonds, Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So if you're watching this, you're more than likely actively putting in the practical steps, you know, um, to have stability in whatever it is you're passionate about. Like, for example, your dreams could be so big. You could have had people be like, "That's unrealistic. How you gonna make that happen?" And I feel like whatever time and energy you're putting into making these dreams come true, those who doubted you, they're gonna be amazed by it. Amazed by what actually materializes from your dreams. This could be people that you told your dreams about too. And you probably had to go your separate way from them, because with this Tower card, they kept doing stuff to put an end to your productivity. And this is the Death card. The Death card, the Tower. But what I'm also picking up with this Two of Wands under here is the people that who tried to basically convince you that what you believe can come to fruition, and they probably try to make a joke about it. They probably was like, it's unrealistic, it's not grounded in reality, go get a regular 9 to 5. These people are more than likely doing some spell work behind the scenes to basically negatively impact your productivity, because I saw the Queen of Clubs under here. You possibly have people doing spell work to negatively impact your productivity. With the Three of Clubs here, it's like they're trying to catch you off guard. You see these 3 hyenas in the background, and this beautiful goat is pregnant. It's like they're trying to catch you in a place where you would be let me how can I describe it? I've been pregnant before, and when you're pregnant, you have less physical energy. Also, this goat here looks very comfortable. So it's like they're trying to catch you off guard when you're extremely comfortable. Because you could be birthing something. You know, this goat is pregnant right here. So you're probably more than likely birthing something, and they see it. And they want you to get very comfortable to catch you off guard so they can put an end to it. So more than likely, they're doing spell work behind the scenes to negatively interrupt your work productivity. Because whatever it is you're working on, it's going to positively impact many people. And they don't want you having that kind of staying power. They don't want you having that kind of influence. Now let's get some wisdom from the Art of War. And I feel afterwards we're going to do a quick 3-power pick a card. Consider the cost of an argument and don't burn your bridges. Basically, with, you know how I was saying they want you to get real comfortable. They want to catch you off guard while you're comfortable, because they can tell whatever you're birthing, it's going to be very impactful and give you a position of authority with the influence that it has. More than likely during this time, being that the Eight of Pentacles is showing up, this says that you have some sort of stability. This says that you have some sort of credibility in whatever it is you're working on, and they can tell you're birthing something that many will like. So more than likely, even if they have resentment towards you, if they're holding a grudge, they're trying to not burn a bridge with you. At the same time, I'm feeling like they could be watching you in a stalkerish manner, trying to see what's the best way to negatively interfere with your work production, the quality of it. Because possibly now in this time, it's not smart to just straight out, come in and try to negatively cause destruction to whatever it is you're building on. It's like they want to see you comfortable and then come in for the attack. Okay, well, this is, we're using the Art of War cards for a reason. Also, I'm picking up the goat was looking at itself. Um, the goat was looking at itself, admiring itself. So I feel like they want you to give into give into an imbalanced ego. That could also be their downfall because they gave into an imbalanced ego. And when they gave into an imbalanced ego, the clarity that their foundation wasn't built on something to last. I'm picking up the people that's trying to basically cause your downfall. They gave into their ego. They have clarity that they don't have a foundation of long lasting success. They want to secure a victory, but their way of securing a victory is by trying to make it so that whatever it is you're putting out doesn't get put out. So even if they don't have the skill sets for long lasting success, they'd rather you not actually reach your own success at all. And this is a form of victory for them. That's why I'm picking up on stalkerish behavior. They may be trying to figure out what's the best way to get you comfortable, what's the best way to get you into your ego, because how they were taken down because they gave into their ego. And when the destruction that they were actually living in they couldn't deny it anymore. They possibly saw you guys, whatever it is that you had started, they had possibly been like, it's not gonna work out. It's working out because you have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like you could have stalkerish energies who have failed in their endeavors because they let their egos get the best of them. And now it's like they want you to basically give into your ego as well. And this is when they would like to take you down. Anyway, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Underneath it is the Five of Pentacles. I'm going to start with this Five of Pentacles here. These people may be experiencing grave financial constraints. Whatever karmic lessons they chose not to learn led to their ego getting so big that it's inflated. And now they're suffering financially for it. Also, any karmic contracts, any social dynamics, any personal relationships that's not serving their highest interest. Because they didn't close those out, they're suffering financially. It's kind of like I'm picking up on someone who could have gotten groomed to overgive to someone with this Nine of Pentacles. They could have basically gotten into a habit of living beyond their means and hanging around takers. So they possibly are justifying their actions of trying to take from you by being friends or trying to force a friendship. And this is why it's like, consider the cost of an argument and don't burn your bridges. They may, if these people may be playing nice with you, but they also are they understand that if they try to start an argument with you, you automatically gonna cross them off. So it's like, let's talk about the law. Like, let's talk about real briefly different levels of success. To be at an Eight of Pentacles level, this means you're mastering something. This means you have credibility and standing. This also means, and this is the Eight of Pentacles in upright, not in reverse. Be at the Eight of Pentacles upright, you're basically treating the mundane tasks that most people would get bored with and say, I'll do it another time. You're treating the mundane task with excellency and quality. That if whoever your target market is, they know they're going to get excellence, even with the most mundane of mundaneness. So most people don't understand that business success can be achieved by, keeping high consistent quality with the mundane task that most people would just, get bored with and say, I'm not doing this anymore. I got better things I can do. I've already reached a high level of success and it's going to stay this way forever. Also, I'm picking up the people that's stalking you, trying to actually see how you go about like your business structure. They're trying to figure out your business foundation. They didn't keep up high quality work with the mundane task. So if they have a business, or if they do have money coming in at this particular point in time, they could be attracting people that will not actually support them long term. So they could be having inconsistency in business. Also, I'm picking up that Five of Pentacles card talks about destitution. Some of them could be close to destitution because they lived above their means and overgave to people that's nowhere to be found now. So let's see what the Art of War says about this. What does friendship mean to you? And use the knowledge of others. Basically, with don't burn your bridges and consider the cost of an argument. They use friendship as supply. These are people that if you're attractive, and they're attracted to you, they'll try to start a relationship with you, but the relationship won't be based on genuine friendship. It'll be based on who you know, what you know, connections, things like that. Only engage in conflict when all other alternatives have been exhausted. Because these people are in a Five of Pentacles energy and destitution, they more than likely, the harder conditions get for them, the more clarity they have about the reality of how destitution can come. They're gonna go from nice to nasty. This means, while they're, being nice to you in front of others, behind closed doors, they're gonna start conflict with you guys. At the same time, if you allow them to insinuate into a healthy group of friends, they're going to do the divide and conquer method. Listen, assess the mood, then talk with the time is right. They're going to be very strategic about how to establish long-term connections with those who they feel can keep them in a place of comfortability with that Nine of Pentacles. So I guess to sum up this particular message, that's a lot of information. Shit. Well, how can I sum this up? I got the cards. Let's ask the cards. I'm humble enough. Cause we're gonna. How can we sum this up? We have Judgment and Seven of Spades, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is saying call a spade at this point. If you are masculine and you're picking up on this type of social dynamic, especially when it comes to your livelihood, you can't expect to have a happy family if you're not calling a spade a spade. Before we get into this three-power pick a card, there's something I want to discuss real briefly. You ever notice them guys that get a beautiful woman? They get a beautiful woman and will tell family and friends, look at my beautiful woman, look at my beautiful wife. We're gonna have a family together. And they can have people that don't have their best interest around. They'll sit there and allow these people to influence their relationship. And then it becomes where it's not a two-person relationship. It's, aunts and uncles and mamas and daddies is saying, hey, I wouldn't do that with that person. Also you can use this as a female doing the same thing. But then, we're gonna stick to the example of the male. When the male brings their wife around a group of friends who has trouble attracting females, and this male is aware that his friends is lusting after his woman, this is where the King of Pentacles energy is coming in. Call a spade a spade. Don't call nobody your friend, and this is for men watching this. Don't call another guy your friend if it's obvious. If he had a chance to get with your wife, he would get with your wife instead of doing the inner work and finding his own. Don't sit there and ignore your woman if she tells you about a friend that's showing signs like he's trying to get with her. But also the so-called friend is trying to get extra close to you to get to the woman, and you're basically dismissing this woman. The King of Pentacles energy can't have an empire doing that. So this is a time, if you're a masculine energy, if you're a man, call a spade, because what I noticed is a lot of men, they want money, but they also want to share a relationship with a beautiful woman and have children. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can't have that having a frenemy around. Especially and I'm gonna keep this real brief. With that King of Pentacles energy, it stood out for some reason. This is a time for masculine energy that's money motivated to keep it 100. With this Judgment card, if your male friends is showing interest in your love interest, they not your friends. And we gonna keep it at that. Actually, I'm gonna add one more thing to it. If you're a man with financial stability, and you've attracted a woman she seems to be okay with your large group of friends, even if they're interested in her, especially if those friends have made more effort to hang around you, more than likely you have attracted an opportunist. A healthy woman is not going to want to be around a man who is choosing to turn a blind eye to his friends looking at her with lust. And that's why we're about to get into this three-power pick a card. Oh, child. Okay. So how can you protect your assets from energy vampires? And this is what this 3 power pick a card is going to be about. This means robbery prevention, you know, being protected from scams. Energy vampires will rob you. Energy vampires will scam you. Shit like that. We got to keep it honest here. Because the channel message I have is if you are actively putting energy into your business, you have stalkerish energies who are fearing destitution, and they're strategically, wait, let's don't go there, let's go here. They're strategically suppressing certain emotions of resentment towards you in public, so they don't burn a bridge with you, so that they can find out sensitive information about you. But behind closed doors, they will explode on you. And then the closer they get to you, they'll try to discredit you. So I don't feel that the messages coming up is going to be avoid them completely at all. I feel like there is a way that you can actually use whatever their purpose is in your life to help you be able to build more stability. So welcome you guys to the 3 power pick a card called How Can You Protect Your Assets from Energy Vampires? Okay, we have 3 piles. I'll see you at your pile or piles of choice. Child, welcome pile 1. So we're gonna bless your pile, starting off with this amethyst energy. So how can you guys protect your assets from energy vampires? We're also using the cheese and wine playing cards. We have 7 of diamonds, 9 of hearts, and 7 of spades here. So let me get more clarity on this. I'm picking up pile 1 for you guys. The energy vampires trying to get access to your assets. They are lying to themselves that they have addictions. So more so, their addictions are controlling them. I feel like if the people who are trying to rob you, however they're trying to rob you, and I'll run this deck of cards again. If the not the 5 of Pentacles, if the 5 of Swords come up, they're trying to physically rob you and break into your home. But I'm picking up, if the energy vampires who are actually trying to take from you actually took time to sit down and write down where majority of their income is going, it's going to addictions. And they're literally convincing themselves that they do not have addictions. So basically, the energy vampires trying to get access to your assets, they're basically trying to feed an addiction. We have the nine of spades supported by the six of spades. If anything, these people could be a negligence, or they could just simply be a pain in the ass, because they are aware that if you're not around, or if yes, they're aware if you're not around, their worst fears are going to take form. So these people who are allowing addictions to rule them, if they're trying to prevent you from moving on from them, it's because they're aware that if you're not there, their worst fears are going to come to fruition. And this has something to do with their addictions. So I'm gonna pull the cards one more time to get a final answer. What it is best for you to do, being that these people are they're being controlled by addictions. It's like basically they're working for their addictions. They're lying to themselves that they don't have an addiction, but they do have an addiction. And they know that this addiction will get the best of them. One second. Oh, God. I'll be honest. Sometimes reading these cards, I just be the information I pick up, it's ridiculous. It's kind of like it's gonna be harder and harder to get their addictions met. Whatever support system that they have, their support system isn't able to keep the addictions coming in as well. So I'm also picking up that whatever they had to support their addictions, it's not consistent and sustaining their lifestyle so that they can be able to, keep up their addictions with their lifestyle. So these people are more so targeting you because they feel that with you around, they'll be able to sustain their addictions. So they may be trying to do stuff to keep you from leaving them behind. Not because they actually fully appreciate you. They just feel that there's something that you have to offer, or whatever you have to offer will allow them to be able to sustain that addiction. What advice? And the five of spades didn't come up, so I'm not picking up on physically harming you or anything like that. What can Power One do to protect their assets from these type of energy vampires? We have the seven of spades and the king of diamonds here. I'm not I'm not feeling like you're being asked to start being deceptive. I feel like Power One, you're being asked to think outside the box with solutions. Because people with addictions of this nature, because we have the king of diamonds here, these people addictions possibly can define them if people truly knew how deep these addictions go. They'll be extremely creative with the seven of diamond, no, with the seven of pentacles. No, forgive me, with the seven of spades energy here. They'll come up with a lot of ways to get those addictions met. And as I stated, if they're trying to restrict you from actually having distance from them, they feel that they're not going to be able to keep these addictions met if you're not near them. In you, they see something sustainable. So they're basically trying to keep you around to basically have their addictions be fed. This is ridiculous. Their addictions are, it encompasses them. Like basically, they will do everything they can to hide these addictions, but behind closed doors, these addictions have gotten the best of them to the point they will creatively come up with ways to keep you around, even if it causes trouble for you. So you're being asked to think outside the box with creative solutions for the deception that these people come to you with in order to get their addictions met. Because I feel like the more they're going to be denied access to getting these addictions met, they're going to be forced to go through withdrawal symptoms. Yep, and we're going to end your reading there, you guys. Hmm. Hey, you guys. So, Pile 2, just so you know, your spirit team, so your spirit team is with you. So how can Pile 2 protect their assets from energy vampires? To do your reading today, and you're also connected to your soul tribe family. That's something you guys should know. But we're also using for you guys the travel destination playing cards. So how can Pile 2 protect their assets from energy vampires? We have 4 of spades, Jack of clubs, and 10 of hearts. Keep your spirits light. I feel like the energy vampires you guys are dealing with, they want you guys to have anxiety. They could also be doing spell work on you guys to have anxiety. They could be using old rituals, like they could be using binding magic. The type of binding magic where it's kind of like they'll be able to feed you shit. Like it's kind of like I'm trying to let me it's kind of like let's say the binding magic they're doing. It's kind of like if they were to create a trauma bond to you, they could basically, send you negative energy and basically try to, and they will go above and beyond to try to control you with that negative energy. But I'm feeling like these people are trying to get you guys into a state of anxiety. So they're doing magic rituals that they should not be doing. They don't actually understand the depths of the rituals that they're doing. That's why when they get them returned to senders, they try to act like everything's okay, but they don't exactly understand the rituals that they're doing. So I feel like for you guys to protect your assets from these energy vampires, do stuff to keep your spirits light. You can listen to music without lyrics, jazz music. Stay hydrated. Basically, cleanse your system. Cord cut every day, because these particular energy vampires I'm picking up, they want you guys to have anxiety. If you guys have anxiety, what they'll do is, this is where they'll try to say you don't exactly know how to take care of what you have. It's like they want to get access to the things that you have. And the fact that they're using magic rituals to that they don't actually understand what they're doing. All they know is they got the ingredients, they did it. They don't exactly know who they're calling in to do it. To basically, they don't know who they're calling in to actually make this stuff happen. It's kind of like the entities that they're calling in with these return to senders. They it's like, I don't think if they haven't got the return to senders yet, these return to senders and this karma is not something that they want to be fucking with. um these people are doing rituals that they have no idea who they are connecting to. The entities that they're using to actually do this, they have no fucking idea. Let me give you guys a little bit more information about it. The rituals that they're doing isn't exactly meant to just cause you anxiety. Basically, the ritual that they're doing is supposed to show up as if you have anxiety, so that you could basically go into panic attacks, or you could be seen acting irate or be emotionally violent. And then this is where they could say, we're concerned about Pal 2. Pal 2 isn't able to keep their shit together. The only way for this ritual to appear in the 3D world as, normal is if they classify that you have some form of mental illness, anxiety, emotional distress, inability to deal with high stress, in a healthy manner. But literally, these people have no idea the entities that they have conjured up doing this spell work. Child, when I say they got no idea, these return to senders is going, when these return to senders, it's going, look, y'all protected from this shit, Pal 2. This is why you being asked for this four of spades here, to do stuff to relax your mind, keep your energy pure. The entities that they conjured up ain't gonna be able to get access to you, but they definitely gonna have a good time with them. So how can you protect your assets from these energy vampires? Make sure you make your health a priority. Your emotional health, your mental health, physical health, spiritual health, financial health. Anything that compromises that health, let it go. Snip, snip, cord cut it. Cord cut every day, Pile 2. You'll see why. Because when I say these people have conjured up shit, they don't even know what they've conjured up, baby. They conjured up some shit. Now, also, with the 10 of hearts here, this is also letting you know the energy vampires that are trying to have you in a state of imbalance. They know that you have soul tribe family coming in, so they're trying to do divide and conquer type shit. No worries. The those return to senders that they about to get, it's gonna make it so they not gonna be able to focus on who's coming in for you. They gonna be focused on how to protect themselves from the very same entities that they definitely had no idea they were calling on when they did it, when they targeted you with that spell work. And on that note, we're gonna end it there. Welcome, pal. Pile 3. So let's cleanse the energy with some Palo Santo. How can you guys protect your assets from energy vampires? Oh shit. Uh I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's the first time my Palo Santo done jumped up out of my hand when I done lit it like that. So I we using a very special deck of cards for you guys to find out what you need to know. We're using the Hidden Secret Society playing cards. Mm-hmm. Child. Mm-hmm. So when this is my first time, and I've my first time having Apollo, seeing this lighting Apollo Santo, and it jumped out of my hand. And I've used I mostly prefer sage or incense, but I've been using Palo Santo for about maybe a year to 2 years, and that's the first time a Palo Santo has jumped right up out my hand. So possibly you guys may need to do some deep energy healing and cleansing. So how can Pile 3 protect their assets from energy vampires? We got Ace of Clubs, King of Diamonds. No, forgive me. The King of Spades and Jack of Diamonds. Hold on, I'm putting this together. So the energy vampires you guys are dealing with, they're trying to basically start sporadic court cases with you guys. The people trying to start sporadic court cases with you guys, they could be, their businesses aren't taking off the way they thought it would. So they feel if they start a court case with you guys, they'll be in the King of Pentacles energy. And it could be a group of them with this Three of Hearts. Child. So they basically trying to start on sporadic court cases with you guys. Um, we got the Eight of Spades, Four of Hearts, and the Queen of Clubs here. Let's get this information for you guys. I feel this gonna help you guys with something. I feel like this could be about from people who feel forgotten. With the Four of Hearts here, I'm picking up on the energy of someone who feels like you live a better life than them. With the Queen of Clubs here, and underneath it is the Five of Hearts. This could be people that this could be feminine energy as well. The energy vampires I'm picking up on for you guys, pal three. The feminine energy could be feeling resentment towards you guys and be doing spell work on you guys. And this is the truth with the Ace of Diamonds. And they also might be linking up with your competitors. It's like I feel like they have a vendetta against you guys because they could be thinking about how your lives seem so much easier. Yeah, they could be definitely comparing their lives to yours. Now, the way that they feel your lives are going, it may not exactly be so, but from how it's perceived, it seems like you guys have a way better life than them. So they could just be kind of just like their safe place could be thinking about what their safe place could be thinking. I'm trying to find a way to describe this. Thinking about evening the score. I don't know why this is coming up. We got the eight of spades here. The energy vampires in your life, pal three, they're trying to get you guys in a state where you guys are consistently looking over your shoulder in a state of paranoia, missing out on opportunities because you guys might be afraid of another opportunist trying to take advantage of you guys. Feel led to get one more message about how your the energy vampires in your lives are showing up. For Power 3, you guys can have female energy coming after you guys, trying to make bank off y'all. So if you're masculine energy, the energy vampires in your lives, you could have definitely had some type of connection with them, and they have a vendetta against you guys. So if they practice magic, they might be doing magic rituals during very potent times. With the Queen of Clubs energy, I'm picking up these people are very specific when they do magic rituals. They like to make sure they use all the energies for magic rituals to its finest. So more specifically, also so they can blend in, they'll do a ritual during a very potent magical time. They're not gonna sit there and do a ritual, especially if it's to get finance. You can have females who you've scorned using it's kind of like they're being very specific about the days, the seasons that they do certain rituals. They can like I feel like they just been stewing on how to get access to you guys. So they feel the best way to get access to you guys is to really hit them pockets. You guys could with 10 of diamonds, you guys could be accustomed to a lavish lifestyle. Even if you're not you even if that's not your lifestyle, they're viewing your lifestyle like that. They could feel scorned by you guys if you abused the position of authority and power you had with the finances that you had. So they're being very specific as which moon cycle and magic ritual to get access to you. They're very patient though. I feel like they feel so scorned by you guys at this point. They've developed patience enough to be like, you know what? I'm gonna sit there and let this person get comfortable. And when they least expect it, they want to. It's like with this 10 of clubs here. They want y'all to get comfortable, but also not get too comfortable. They want y'all in a state of paranoia. They want to cause great difficulty for you guys. I'm picking up on feminine energy. It's trying to make bank off y'all. Now, what can Pile 3 do to protect their assets from these energy vampires? Well, damn. Two of Spades supported by the 10 of Diamonds. So maybe you guys don't have the money that they think you guys have. Maybe you guys should get honest about the amount of money you actually have. And accept it. Because with this 10 of clubs here, I feel like being in not exactly knowing how much you have is going to make things very difficult for you. These females are determined to get their money. That's how scorned they are. I'm hearing they're beyond scorned. If these are women that you have children with, they're beyond scorned. So I feel like you guys need to do an inventory of any difficulties in your life and get to the root cause of it. That doesn't mean that that's going to stop these women from doing what they're doing. It just simply means the blow of the damage won't be as bad as it could be after these women are done. And we're going to end your reading there. In fact, before I do that, I'm going to Palo Santo again. So maybe you guys may need to get clarity on what you actually have in the bank account. And get to the root cause of any difficulties that these women will definitely try to use against you, especially if you are responsible for the difficulties, because they're going to use it against you, and the blow of the damage will only be as bad as it will only be bad if you choose not to have clarity about the truth of a situation. And we're going to end your reading right there. And I hope that served you guys well.